So my second question, a kind of a classic view of all this location data once everything is tagged is possibly on a map. However, when we talk about 1,000 assets or 2,000 people, for example, I don't really want a map and 1,000 dots. I need high-level stats. I need KPIs that can allow me to make a change. How would I do this on the Cardinal platform, for example?
Well, whether it's an individual worker, direct or indirect, or it is an asset or a piece of equipment, if you have a huge saturation of 1,000 tags or badges or whatever it is in the area, that can get really congested very quickly. And you don't want to be sitting there sorting through tag after tag after tag. Typically, what you would want to do is be specific on what you're looking for and do a call out in Cardinal where you basically do like a Google search bar and you type in what you're looking for, key elements of the description. It could be the vendor. It could be the diameter of a pipe. There can be certain things that you can call out, in which case now you're getting closer to specifics and exactness. So 997 of these things now disappear to the screen. I'm just looking for 36-inch gate valves. Where are they? And the screen is going to illuminate where they're at. The other thing is that you'll be able to look at the historical perspective of those valves. It's not uncommon that they've moved from point to point in the workplace, and it's common that you'd actually want to know where it was yesterday, because if perchance it was removed from storage in a laydown yard, but it moved to an outside element and the weather got to it and now it's moved back in, you're going to want to know, because you don't want the induction or introduction of rust or whatever. So they want to know, or you'll want to know, what is the historical perspective. So we can kind of do a point and shoot to a product.
Very good. So the search and filter is key there, obviously. So if you don't want to look at everything on a site all at once, and sometimes there's a third-party system maybe that the client has, for example, that wants to just ingest that data and use it to trigger a job, or a task on the client side. So if there is an RTLS provider giving location data from their location engine on the cloud, like, for example, Wirepass or Suio in the ultra-wideband space, why would a user need Cardinal in that case? If the location data is eventually going to end up on a SAP or, an Oracle system?
Well, first of all, it's more often than not, there's an external force out there. Companies don't build refineries or chemical plants or nuclear reactors without having a big system, an Oracle back there, an SAP, or Autodesk or whatever it is. So the given's going to be is there's resident data somewhere. So what's going to end up happening is that having these devices that you listed out there, yeah, they can give you the location in their native state, but the thing is you can't roll those things in to a usable form. It is usable that I can use the native state for a device manufacturer, but it's just going to be a dot on the screen. So you're going to need more information. And I think the real important thing is to be able to communicate back and forth, up and down, in and out of a ERP system or a materials management system, and give them usable data, as far as it's more than a dot on a map, and it's more than it was here today and it's going to be there yesterday. It all becomes very relative to the inner workings of a day in a life of a construction project or an outage or a maintenance project.
Right, gotcha. Well, thanks, Pat. So that brings to an end our quick fire round for this week, and thanks everybody for tuning in. And please send any questions in the comments below. Thanks, Pat.
Have a good day.